India is making significant strides towards developing its own version of the S-400 missile defense system, which is expected to enhance its air defense capabilities. This initiative aligns with the Indian government's push for self-reliance in defense manufacturing, known as Atmanirbhar Bharat. India has launched Project Kusha, an indigenous program to design and develop long-range surface-to-air missile systems for its armed forces. The indigenous S-400-like air defense system will feature 3 different types of missiles, each designed to target enemy threats at varying distances, with a maximum range of approximately 400 kilometers. This capability will allow the system to engage a range of aerial threats, including ballistic and cruise missiles, as well as fighter aircraft and drones. India's efforts to build a long-range surface-to-air missile system for its military are an attempt to develop an S-400 analog for an integrated air defense system. The development of this system is part of India's broader military modernization efforts, particularly in response to regional threats from countries like China and Pakistan. The Indian Air Force has already operationalized several squadrons of the Russian S-400 system, which has been deemed a game changer for India's air defense. The indigenous version aims to complement existing systems like the medium-range surface-to-air missile and the Akash missile systems, further strengthening India's defensive posture. Hello and welcome to News Affairs. Before we proceed further, we request our viewers to please subscribe this channel if you have not yet subscribed. If you find the video informative, please like and share the video. This system is different from the country's other missile projects because India hasn't built an integrated system with different missiles. The difference between an IADS and a regular missile system is that a normal missile system has a radar which can detect an enemy object depending upon the capability of the system when engaged with the threat to the missile's type it has. Whereas in an integrated air defense system like the S-400, one thing caters to all types of aerial threats. An important feature of the integrated air defense system is that whether the threat is 400 kilometers away or is 15 kilometers away, it has the capability to engage and neutralize that threat, which is not possible with a short-range surface-to-air missile system, as it can only engage with short-range targets. For example, the Akash missile system can engage targets up to a range of 30 to 40 kilometers only, but the S-400, which is an integrated air defense system, can hit targets from 400 kilometers to about 10 to 15 kilometers. A military analyst opened that building such a system takes a long time, and that is why it is a complicated process. Furthermore, it becomes even more challenging as the developer needs to be able to integrate other systems with the country's integrated air defense system. In India's case, it can integrate its short-range missile system or a long-range missile system with the S-400. This is what India is trying to do with Project Kusha, which is to build an integrated air defense system that can integrate the existing air defense systems that its armed forces have in their possession. For instance, India has a medium-range surface-to-air missile system, so India plans to integrate the MR-SAM into the S-400 system. And IADS can integrate radars India has, allowing other independent radars that are not part of the original unit to be integrated into the missile system. Project Kusha isn't a 5 or a 10-year project. It would take about 25 to 30 years to develop such a system. These are baby steps that India is taking, as it would take a long time because integrating other systems under a single umbrella requires a lot of electronic programming, electronics, and mobility capabilities. However, the long-range surface-to-air missile project was crucial for the South Asian sovereign state, considering it has 2 hostile neighbors that were developing their military capabilities at a fast pace. India has a basic need to defend itself, as India believes in living peacefully, and for that, it needs to have strength and capability to defend itself. So, keeping with that ground reality, a long-range surface-to-air missile which is effective is very essential. As India continues to enhance its defense capabilities, the successful development of an indigenous S-400 analog could significantly impact the regional balance of power. The project, referred to as Project Kusha, is being closely monitored and is expected to play a crucial role in India's integrated air defense strategy. Jai Hind.